Second then, I nearly said Chasing Dogma, because I've got Chasing Dogma at the top of my screen, because I can't say my PSN name, that would have been embarrassing. So, I'm Adam, got my beautiful face on camera, and on the mic, we've got...
I'm Niall, here again.
So, what we're up to today, Niall?
Okay, we are playing Resident Evil, and we are going to be talking about a few things coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be diversing into the world of horror movies. We've got a few bits of Resident Evil stuff coming your way as well.
Okay, just so we could catch everyone up on it, what one was it we were playing last time again?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. So we'll play Resident Evil Remastered from 2002. Okay. So, and also, I have, just because I know it's a little bit boring doing all the puzzles, I've gone in without recording and just sort of done the crappy little puzzles so we get a bit more of the horror aspects this time round.
That works good for the viewers.
It really does. It works well for you as well, to be fair. Right, so at the moment we're just getting everyone in and we're just letting everyone know that we're live and everything like that, and we'll begin momentarily.
Yeah, we'll just start this up how we usually start it up.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I'm almost there, guys. We're getting there. Right, so we're done on Instagram. We're just going to do Twitter and then we'll be all good. So, I know that I've sent you some movies for us to talk about, Niall. Is there anything in there that you've not heard of? Because I won't lie to you, there's tons in there that I was like, I've never heard of that, bruv.
Let me just get it up and just multitasking there 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'm just going to go through it all quickly.
Right, okay, so I've sent all the links out. Have you got yours? I've just private messaged you one, Niall.
Hang on, it's not came up yet.
I've WhatsApped it, by the way.
Wait, yeah, it's came up.
Yeah, you got it. Right, well, you get yours loaded up and I'll just begin.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like there's many I've not heard of.
Oh, really? I've not heard of a lot of them. I was quite surprised that Edgar Wright...
There's one or two the further down I get, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's one called Last Night in Soho that I've not heard of before. That's an Edgar Wright movie. I was quite shocked he's doing a horror movie, to be fair.
Ah, so it's like a new turf for him then?
Yeah. Are you watching along as I'm doing this, yeah?
I'm just getting it up now.
Fair enough. Right, so where we're up to at the moment, we're actually going to go and fight the first boss of the game. I've just got to remember. Oh, right, yeah, I do not remember where it is. It's just a bit. This mansion's hench, and you just forget where bare things are. I'm very intrigued to see the mansion in this Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to as well.
Yeah, so should we begin with the news? All the stuff that we've got to talk about.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, here we go.
So what we've got first up, Niall?
Okay, so it looks like what's coming along is Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. The CGI movie has no release date apart from the fact it will be released on Netflix sometime in 2021.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
So that could be any month now, couldn't it? Even any day.
Yeah, and do you know what? If I'm being honest though, I do reckon that they'll sort of put it like a date in between the movie coming out and then the new game coming out, you know, so fans get like free projects all around a similar time sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's good thinking on their half if they did do that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, where are we up to? Resident Evil Infinite Darkness is produced and supervised by Capcom's.
Yeah, I'm that guy's name, because that's just mad, isn't it? It's just some mad Japanese name. We're not being racist at all, but...
Let's just say Kobashi.
Yeah, let's just... that guy. The Resident Evil... Let's just call him the Resident Evil Capcom guy.
If everyone knows who we're talking about anyway, he's a big fan and we'll be watching this.
And if you don't, Google it. Well, I found all this online, so it's not hard to find, so...
Okay, and let's carry on. He looks like the one who's responsible for bringing numerous titles in the Resident Evil series into existence, namely the 3 Undying video games. So you got the classics, Resident Evil Origin and Remake, which is what we're playing now, the remake.
Yeah. So
Resident Evil 2.
What, did they do the remake of that as well?
That's just the original, it looks like.
Oh, right, yeah.
Resident Evil 4. He's also produced all 3 Resident Evil animated films, which in my view have always been like great.
I think they're classic, them. I think they're amazing.
Yeah, no doubts about me. I've watched them a few times now. I think I've watched the first 2 mostly.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the one in Europe, set in Europe with Leon, but the other, I think it's alright, but the other 2 are fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, which one was the one in Europe again? Was that Damnation?
I think so. It's either Damnation or Degeneration, I'm not sure. But my favourite one's the most recent one. I think it's called Resident Evil Vendetta.
Yeah, Vendetta.
That's the one I told you to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, watch that one. I loved it.
Yeah.
So, we've got Degeneration, Damnation, and Vendetta, as well as a trailer dropping for this a few months back.
Yeah.
We have various key character act, and screenshots for Infinite Darkness, giving us a good look at the style and direction of the series.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking pretty decent in my eyes, anyway, so far.
Yeah, I mean, no complaints from me, mate. I mean, let's just see how it goes when it comes out, but it's just like a waiting game for now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even just off like the 10-second trailer, whatever it was, I think that looks fantastic anyway. Because we've not had proper zombies in a Resident Evil movie for a while.
No, I mean, what would you call the other ones? Like, it's just CGI, isn't it?
yeah, I think they're all CGI, but I think this one's it's a lot more crisp and more clean, if you get me.
Yeah, that's what people are going for these days, isn't it? Like the definition and all that.
Yeah, definitely. So what, have we got anything else on that, or?
Yeah, let me just see where I got up to.
Yeah, no problems.
Alright, yeah. So direction of the series, the movie will be set after Resident Evil 4 for Leon, and in between Resident Evil Code Veronica and Resident Evil Revelations 2 for Claire. It is a great pleasure we could see that the main duo of the Infinite Darkness, the iconic characters of Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, will be voiced by 2 people who are already well known and much loved in the Resident Evil fandom.
Yep. So we've got Nick Apostolitis doing the voice of Leon, and we've got Stephanie Pellicello returning for the voice of Claire Redfield. And if you recognise those names, they did voiced and mocap the characters for Leon and Claire in Resident Evil 2 remake from 2019. Yeah. So that's absolutely amazing. I'm well up for that. I thought they did a brilliant job.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Just bear with me. Just getting eaten alive here whilst trying to not get poisoned.
Okay, I've lost track here.
I think that's all we've got down for Infinite Darkness. I think we can move on to the live action movie momentarily.
Yes, so we got a massive hit that was Resident Evil 2 remake released in 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. Yeah, here we go. Welcome to Raccoon City.
And I know that we mentioned that last time, but I just off the top of my head, I just think that's an absolutely cracking name for a Resident Evil movie, because it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, completely, mate. The release date, if I remember, is September the 3rd.
Yep, 2 days before my birthday. It's like they're trying to give me a gift here.
Hey, it looks that way, mate.
It does.
So yeah, I mean, we'll have to get down to watch that.
Definitely.
Everything's
hopefully,
open.
yeah, I was just going to say, hopefully the cinemas are open by that point.
Okay, let's go into this then. So, the visual title of upcoming reboot. The film will be directed by Johannes Roberts and will serve as a complete overhaul of the film series based on the long-running video game series. Paul W.S. Anderson originally kicked off the Resident Evil film series with 2002's Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich, yeah.
Yeah, I always end up getting mixed up with that name.
She has got a pretty wild name, to be fair.
Yeah, she's from Russia, isn't she?
I think she is, yeah. She might have got a family or something like that, yeah. I first saw her in Fifth Element. I was like, she's got some mad name here, you know. Right. So yeah. So it's, I think, like I said, I think it's an absolutely cracking name for a Resident Evil movie. I'm really glad because no one ever mentions this apart from us. We are the truth speakers on the Resident Evil franchise. That all those Paul Anderson and Mila Jovovich films, they're fucking terrible. So hopefully this new team on the new movie can do it some justice and actually stick to the storyline of the game rather than just make it up to the top of their head.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've always loved movies. We've already been through this. Like, Afterlife was my favourite. It's just the way they started doing them after a while. But I think around after the second one, it got a bit stale, and it just I
can get past the fact they didn't really.
It's just the story's different, isn't it? It's like we should have captured the story from day one, but I guess it's creating a whole new lot of movies which are just based off some characters, but it's completely different. So it gave room for this one later on.
Yeah, definitely. I can get past the fact they didn't include the mansion and stuff in the first one, but it just started getting a bit stupid after the second one. Like, I thought the second one was alright, and I enjoyed the way that they ended the movie. You know, the franchise. That was it. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. I thought it was a good ending, but it wasn't anything like the games. I was a bit disappointed with it in the franchise in general. But so I've just got my fingers crossed, really.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, from what I remember from how it ended, it sort of was like it was leaving room for suggestion. Like they could do it into another one when it's all like dying out, sort of thing.
Yeah, and then Capcom are like, nah, shut up, man. You're not doing nothing. It's like, do you think we're gonna trust you again, bro? Get out.
Well, I mean, enough was enough after that. I think they dragged it on a bit. They tried pushing it a bit too far with the flying dragon demon thing, whatever it was.
I know, yeah.
It's
like where's that come
Devil
from?
May Cry. Yeah, it's like Devil May Cry got involved, mate.
If it was like a Devil May Cry movie or like a Silent Hill movie, I'd get behind it, but it wasn't. So what you doing?
Hey, but just saying there could be room for Devil May Cry as well, but wrong topic.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't think there's been enough games or anything like recently for him to warrant doing a movie or anything, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea of it is based off the Inferno anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Character being called Dante, so they sort of based it off the whole...
very inspired off Silent Hill and Resident Evil.
That's, I mean, great idea, but we know where we come from.
Definitely.
Okay, so we got up to the series bar on 6 films and went to go so 1 billion in the box office. I can imagine what you could do with that.
We could make our own Resident Evil film and put it correct. That's what we could do with that.
That's it, mate. Was still criticised by fans for drastically departing from the story, which you've just gone over of its source material.
I'm surprised the article didn't say mainly criticised by Adam.
Yeah, we could set a poll and put it out there.
Oh yeah, let's do it. We already did that, remember? Remember the very first episode of Raccoon City Survivors that we did, that podcast? And we just slayed all the films for about an hour.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, okay, so we've just got past the first boss in this, and we're gonna venture outside the mansion now and see what we can find outside. So, where were you up to, Niall? Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
Oh, it's all good. The more we get out, the better. Okay, that is all set to change with the upcoming release. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, which will adapt the first 2 video games in the series, and some of our followers would already know a lot of this, and hew much closer to the original story. The film is set to star... Okay, I cannot even pronounce that. K.S. Scodelario.
Right, so, yeah, okay, so someone that we can't pronounce, who's she playing?
Yeah, as Claire Redfield.
Right, yeah.
Redfield.
So, the woman that's playing Claire Redfield, if you've seen Skins, she plays Effie in Skins. So, she's playing Claire. I think it's an alright casting, but then again, I'm not too sure. I'm a bit hit and miss with it.
let's see how it goes anyway.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have gone down the wrong route, I hope, anyway.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Okay, so we've got to Redfield and Hannah John Kamen.
Yeah, Hannah
as
John
Joe
Kamen, yeah.
Valentine. Welcome to Raccoon City will be set in 1998, 4 years after I was born, well. And follow its characters as they explore the secrets of the Spencer Mansion.
Yeah, already better
So
than
Spencer
anything.
Mansion, that's the mansion you're walking through now.
Yeah, that's the mansion I'm in right now. Like I was just about to say, already better than any of the other Resident Evil films because the mansion's in it. So.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So looks like it's going ahead. Featured prominently in the first game, and Raccoon City, the location of the second game, but mostly charted new territory with future entries, which the reboot returned to the original games. Welcome to Raccoon City serves as both a reintroduction and a sign that this film will be different than its predecessors.
Yeah, so it sort of sounds like they could either go down the original route of the story, or they could go down the remake of the games route of the story. So either way, so the fans are going to be loving it, aren't they? So.
Yeah, that's it, mate. I mean,
because like I said to you, I've said this on recording. I've just said it like when we've been chatting. Like the story's changed slightly in the remakes, but nothing too drastic that you'd be like, what the fuck, or anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I trust the judgment anyway, because it's been so many years, and when it comes to stuff like this, I always find like big time companies manage to pull it off, but it's always got to be someone which is so critical of it where it gives it a bad viewing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like whether it's a game or movie, it's always going to happen. You're always going to hear someone say it's bad when actually it's amazing.
Yeah. Another thing that I've got my high hopes up. Another thing, the director is dead into playing the old games. He's said in interviews and stuff that he still plays them now. And same goes for one of the actors in it as well, called Chad Rock, who's playing Richard Aiken in it. He's also a massive Resident Evil gamer. So I think they're going to do it justice.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what they do then, mate.
Yeah.
Well, see. Robertson, the studio likely also wanted to differentiate their film from the various other Resident Evil adaptations set to release in the coming years, including an animated series and a CGI animated film set for release on Netflix, which filming complete on Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City in
so we've just mentioned the CGI one, and so it's just saying it's just wrap filming, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's pretty decent, because I know it must have been kind of a bit too realistic for him, because they filmed the whole of this new Resident Evil movie during quarantine. It's like, we might get a virus here.
Yeah, I mean, could ever be know what to expect, really.
Exactly, that's it, isn't it?
Okay, where did we get to? So yeah, CGI animated film, both for release on Netflix, a film complete on Resident Evil Raccoon City in September release date. Seemed like the film reboot could hit screens first and usher in a new era for the franchise. One that could course correct the films and spawn a new series that will please both fans, both familiar and unfamiliar with the iconic video games.
Yeah, so hopefully, if it does well, I'm hoping for a second one or a third one or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we've got so much.
They've just got. Go on, sorry.
They've got so much material to work with, haven't they? They've got 25 years worth of material.
Yeah. Well, that's it, mate. I reckon they'll just keep making what they're making, and they might even give a spin-offs eventually or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I mean, if it's anything like a DC universe, for example, then they would just give a spin-off eventually.
Yeah, because there's so many different characters. You could do like a film solely about Jill or Chris or Leon or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Leon, Jill, both good ones. They could even do a whole new thing with Alice by herself if they obviously.
Yeah.
Unless they go with a new actor.
Yeah, or
It can always work.
or you could eat. There's even stuff like you could do a show just about the RPD. You know, as a zombie apocalypse is happening, and like Jill's off doing her thing, and Leon's doing her thing.
Yeah.
Because there's no police officers left; they're all zombies. So we could do like an attack, like how they got attacked by zombies and became dead or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like journal entries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just
adapt it
do
into like a TV show, or even just like a Netflix special, or something, you know, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix special will be good for it as well.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to get accused of some YouTuber being like, "Oh, you said this." I'm like, no, we didn't.
Yeah, we're just like saying our.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
I will get back to the parts that have been confirmed.
Oh yeah, as soon as you get confirmed, just check in on YouTube or Instagram. We'll have posted something somewhere. Because I tend to, as soon as I hear something, I tend to post something. Okay, so
yeah, best way, I mean, is just getting the word out there, isn't it?
Yeah, just let the fans know, really.
Okay, yeah, should I carry on?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, Spiral made 21st, not a reboot or direct sequel, but a new chapter in the Saw franchise. Okay, this is going over to Saw now, isn't it?
Right, I'm just letting everyone know that my internet might cut out here. I'm having a bit of internet trouble, but I'm not too sure. And if that does happen, we'll post another link and we'll go live again.
Okay, all good. Yeah, should I carry on to these other movies we've been doing?
Yeah, so are you talking about Spiral there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
so there's a new chapter in the Saw franchise. A sadistic mastermind unleashes a twisted form of justice in Spiral. A terrifying new chapter from the Book of Saw, working in the shadow of an esteemed police veteran, Samuel Jackson, brash detective Ezekiel Zeke, Banks, Chris Rock. That should be good then.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson and Chris Rock, yeah. They're not really horror experts, like actors or anything, any, but I can see how it would work.
And then he's got his rookie partner, Max Migella,
so
take charge of grisly investigations into murders that are especially reminiscent of the city's gruesome past.
Yeah, so that'll obviously be Chris Rock's part, won't it?
Yeah.
The partner. I wouldn't imagine Samuel Jackson playing a partner when he's like 20 years older than him.
No, Samuel Jackson's veteran, Chris Rock is the detective Zeke.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I thought as much.
And Max is his rookie partner, so yeah, he's just doing like the whole thing that they normally do with investigations.
Yeah. Just typical cop police work.
So, yeah, entrapped in a deep in a mystery, Zeke finds himself at the centre of the killer's morbid game. So, yeah, it sounds quite familiar to the other ones that they've done.
Yeah. They're saying it's not a reboot and it's not a direct sequel either. It's just sort of a new chapter. So, I don't know where I stand on it because I enjoyed the first two Saw films, but I think they got a bit dry after that.
Yeah, it was the third one I lost touch with.
Yeah, same. You just got
they took the main character out of it and put someone else in. It's like, who does that?
Yeah, it just got a bit stupid as well, didn't it?
Yeah, and then they made like Saw 3D and Saw the musical.
I didn't know they did Saw the musical. I remember Saw 3D though. I didn't watch it but.
No, I saw the musical. I'm just chatting. I saw something there that actually was really similar though.
Yeah, I thought you were being serious then. You had me going then. Right, I've just accidentally sipped a load of Pepsi and it's got the logo in it, so we might get bloody told off on YouTube. We'll find out though. Whoops. Yeah, just
Yeah,
want to
you
put.
can't drink, what can you do?
I know. I just want to put this out there. Pepsi Max do not sponsor me in any way. Right. So we've just got. I'm talking about a game now. I've just collected a crank and I've got a new gun. I've got a Magnum, most powerful gun in the game. And now we're gonna head to a little house and fight some big, massive, like fucking 10-foot spiders. So that'll be fun. I've just thought I'd let people know in case I've got arachnophobia or anything, because I hate playing this bit because I can't stand spiders.
I used to be like that on games. The Lord of the Rings games where you had to go into spider
Oh
cave.
god, that was
the worst
horrible,
part
that
for me.
wasn't it? I
Yeah.
hated that, and that Harry Potter game as well. That was awful.
Yeah, I remember the Harry Potter one. You just didn't want to do it. You had someone else do it.
I got my dad to do it for me.
I think I've got a similar story.
Oh my god, this dog's tearing half my arm up.
Okay, I'm just going to switch over to the... I don't want to pay for a trial.
Paying for a trial? What you want about, you, bruv?
YouTube.
Oh right, fair.
It's so annoying it keeps saying it, but I don't want to get a subscription. Like, they should know by
Oh
now.
god, I'm
paying
not paying for that YouTube thing. It's a rip-off, isn't it? So
yeah,
what?
it's like that thing with SoundCloud, isn't it?
Yeah, you can only have so much data on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the next movie we've got lined up to tell everyone about?
Okay, on the 23rd, from the brilliant mind of Samalan.
Yeah, he's got a weird
Who is-
name. It's M Samaram or something like that. He's the guy that brought us Glass, Unbreakable, and Split.
Okay, Split was brilliant. No, I've not watched the others, but Split was really
Well,
well done.
if you watch the others, it's a set of films. So like Unbreakable's the first one, and then it's Glass, and then it's Split. It's all about each individual character, and then the last one, obviously, it's where all the characters come together.
Okay. Yeah, it was a bit traumatic, but it was a good film.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Unbreakable Glass Split comes a brand new movie, a thriller about a family on a tropical holiday who discover that a secluded beach where they are relaxing for a few hours, it somehow causes them to age rapidly, reducing their entire lives into a single day. Whoa.
That sounds West, that.
It's never been done that as well, as far as I'm aware.
No, not that. I can't think of one top of my head, no.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to get down to watch
Yeah,
that one.
definitely
love
down for that,
original
yeah.
ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so after that we've got Halloween Kills, October 15th. Everyone's looking forward to this, I can tell.
Yeah, you don't like I said in previous videos, Halloween Kills, it needs no introduction, does it?
No, not at all, mate. No official plot has been released as of yet. Witness the ongoing story of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
Go
hoping,
on, sorry.
and in the previous podcast that we had with Chasing Dogma, Mark has also said this. I'm hoping that after about 40 years, I'm hoping Laurie Strode gets killed at the beginning of the first one, and like we can move on to the next character, because Laurie Strode's granddaughter looked a bit mental, didn't she, at the end of the last one?
Yeah, I remember.
Like she could be going down the same route as Michael.
That's what it looks like it's headed to anyway, I mean.
Fucking science and spiders, man. I am listening to you, sorry.
Yeah, I remember how they did it in like the old ones, so I'm looking forward to it anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that comes out...
This is it when I watch a new one, I always wish you just had that old Doctor in it again.
Yeah, well, he's a bit dead in here, the actor, so...
That's it, but it's just like, with CGI bringing back to life and stuff.
The thing is, though, it looks a bit dodgy, CGI, when they bring characters back from the dead, doesn't it? Like, if you've seen them Star Wars ones, when they bring... I can't remember it. Carrie Fisher back, and they brought some other guy in Star Wars Rogue One. I can't remember what his name is though. But they brought him back, and it just looks too fake.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate, because as far as I'm aware, they do actually have someone just like in the green screen, the whole suit, and it's just like the face is going over.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly how it works. It's proper weird. And I
I mean,
think if the actor's dead as well, they've got to have permission from whoever owns that estate that they can do it. Because if they don't have permission, they're not allowed to do it.
okay.
Because I
Yeah,
know
that makes sense, really.
I know that I think is it Michael Jackson or something. I don't know who'd want to put his face on. Well, to be fair, but his estate, I don't allow it.
I can understand people would just be putting him in horror movies, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm like 50 ways to kill Michael Jackson.
Don't go to Stephen Jackson comps for you.
Yeah.
Totally see it like a Freddy Krueger style Michael Jackson.
I was just gonna say a Nightmare in Neverland.
Oh mate, the things you could do with all this technology.
I know, yeah, well, that's
When it comes to like that whole deep fake thing.
in it.
I'm guessing if they did get to that point with it, because everyone seems to be managing it okay to make these videos. But yeah, deepfake would be the next route to go down after green screen.
I reckon so, yeah.
Hi, yeah, I'm going to carry on to Antlers, October 29th. On this horror mystery movie, a mysterious creature escapes from...
Just stop a second. Just off the title, this just sounds like one of those creature features to me. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, Antlers, it sort of sounds like serial killing reindeer or something like that.
Yeah, like that Fallout Boy video from time ago on acid. Right, yeah, so, yeah, Antlers, go on, carry on.
A mysterious creature escapes from its confines to wreak bloody havoc in a small origin town.
Yep, so I was right, wasn't I?
Yeah. Okay, so not much I can really say on that. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, like I said, there's not tons that we can say in these movies, because some I've not heard of, and others, there's not a lot to say about them, really, because not a lot's been released.
No, it's just like seeing how it goes. I mean, this year's filled with stuff, isn't it? Which are coming out, but there isn't a lot on it. Woman in the Window, May 14th.
Oh, right, yeah.
The movie stars Amy Adams, Julianne Moore, and Gary Oldman.
Sounds like a class act to me straight away. So do you know those actors, Niall? Yeah, do you know who they are?
I think we just go back. Maybe Gary Oldman.
Right, yeah, Gary Oldman. Julianne Moore played Clarice in Hannibal, not in Silence of the Lambs, but she played him in Hannibal. And Amy Adams, she's in Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman and that.
Yeah, it should be good then.
Definitely.
So we've got an agoraphobic doctor and Fox witnesses something she shouldn't while keeping tabs on the Russell family. The seemingly picture perfect clan that lives across the way. And yeah, that's it really. I mean, you've always got something good when it comes to like someone who's agoraphobic on films.
Yeah, not in real life maybe, but
Nah.
but like we were saying, original film ideas, you can always give these things a try, can't you? You're either gonna love them or hate them.
That's it. And there's a lot coming out recently. Mostly second-rate ones. They're the ones that are always trying new ones, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we got Candyman, August 27th, in the 2021 reboot in present day, a decade after the last of the Cabrini Towers were torn down. Anthony and his partner move into a loft in the now gentrified Cabrini. Chance encounter with an old timer exposes Anthony to the true story behind Candyman. Anxious to use these grist for paintings, he unknowingly opens the door to a complex past that unravels his own sanity, unleashes a terrifying wave of violence. We even have Tony Todd returning to the franchise. Last night in Soho. Oh, that's gone to something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, Tony Todd returning to the role, that's something to look forward to straight away. He played the original Candyman, didn't he, in the first 3 movies? I think it's 3.
Yeah, so if he's returning for it, then like perfect timing, really.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I always find with these actors which have been in it from way back. You never know how long they're going to be acting for, what happens in life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I didn't even see Candyman up until about 3 years ago, And then we did a Chasing Dogma watch party for all three Candymans. I think it was a couple of Halloweens ago.
Ah, you know what? I need to catch up on that. I've only ever watched the first one, I think.
The first two are pretty good, but me and Mark spent the entirety of the third one laughing our heads off. It's just like they've got loads of cheesy lines in it, to be fair.
It's like when they changed Pinhead's actor in Hellraiser.
What film did they do that in?
Oh, let me go off the top of my head. I think it might have been the sixth one.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's definitely in the first three, the same actor, isn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, when you get rid of the initial actor who's like the main killer, the main serial killer, whatever, then it always fucks it up.
Definitely.
Like, Nightmare on Elm Street's a perfect example.
Oh god, that reboot, that was terrible.
If they just kept the same actor, I reckon he would have had a great input on the film, but nah, they fucked it up.
Yeah, like I say, all the supporting actors were great. I thought Katie Cassidy was amazing in that. She's got a hell of a scream, Katie Cassidy, so that's just why she was perfect for the role, I think.
Yeah, completely, mate. Okay, I'm just gonna carry on here now. So
yeah, go for it, because I'm literally just moving some boxes out the way in a moment, and it's gonna take me about 5 minutes, so it's quite dull this bit. So yeah, go sit.
Right. Last Night in Soho is an upcoming psychological film directed by Edgar Wright, with a screenplay by Wright and Christy Wilson Keynes.
Yeah.
Keynes, sorry.
This episode, it's just full of people's names that we can't pronounce. It's awful.
I think it works quite well though.
Yeah, definitely.
Based on a story by Wright, the film stars Anya Taylor-Joy.
See, point proven.
Thomasin Harcourt. You need to look up the pronunciation of half these names because it's like.
I know. I thought that Resident Evil one was a bit mad, but he can get away with it because he's Japanese. So.
That's it, but it's just these ones. It's like what Harcourt Mackenzie, Matt Smith, Diana Rigg, Rita Shishingam.
I thought you were going to say Rita Ora for some reason.
Would have been a lot easier to get out of that one.
I don't think it would be anywhere near as good though, Rita Ora. Fucking right in a horror film. Get out. Go stick to your pop dancing or whatever you're doing these days.
Okay, here's another one. Terrence Stamp, sorry. That was pretty easy. And yeah, the Night Owls, God, I'm not even struggling to pronounce normal names now. Normal words now, sorry. Alright, July 16th. Not a lot is known about this horror thriller. A widow begins to discover her recently deceased husband's disturbing secrets. Oxygen, May 12th. This sci-fi horror movie starring Anna Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, yeah.
Alright, guy. A woman wakes up. One sec. My phone just messed up there.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
A woman wakes up in a cryogenic chamber with no recollection of how she got there, and she must find a way out before running out of air. That sounds quite good.
That's pretty wild, but it has been done before, and every time it's been done, it's not been very good. I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but it had Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence in it, and I just didn't dig it at all.
I think I know the one you mean, actually.
I can't remember. I think it was something to do with space being empty and all that. It was a bit shit. I didn't even make it the full way through the film, to be honest.
Yeah, mate, it's one of them, like, all them films which are just like that, they kind of didn't have that sort of touch to it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Right, so just bear with the stream a minute now, because we've got some alarms going off.
Okay.
It'll be off momentarily. Just got to do it in the right order to get it off. Right, so we've got to take the safety button off. Right, that's released.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oil pressure.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute anyway.
Alright, no problem. Yeah, so I'll just let you know what's going on in the game. So we've made it into the underground of the side house or whatever you call it. I think we're trying to get a key so we can go into another room.
Reaching
But we've got to
50% of pressure threshold. Activate
empty the water
emergency
so
drainage
we
system
don't get attacked by these
immediately.
mutated sharks, basically. We're at 50%, so we've got to be quick about this. Right, I think we're in the clear now, really. We've just got one last button to press. Yeah, and there we go, last button, and we should be good. There we go, sorted. Right, so we can go into the room with the sharks, and we get, I think, there's some ammo and stuff, but we'll get the ammo on the way back just in case we can't pick it up, because I've got quite a lot in my inventory actually. I hope he's not gone for a shit midstream. I'll slap him. Do you know what? We'll get him. I think we'll have enough. Right, so we've got some grenade rounds. Right, so we just came, we came out there, so we need to go in here.
Hey, sorry about that. Just had to release a nemesis.
I was just, I was just saying to the audience that I hope he's not gone for a shit midstream. I'll slap him.
Nah, number one, mate.
I had to release the nemesis. Joke guy. To be fair though, I'd call a shit a nemesis.
It is though, mate. That's the thing.
Right,
Okay,
so yeah,
here we
the
go.
alarm.
This is the nemesis.
Yeah, alarms have stopped, so you're clear to carry back on if you need.
Okay. Cryogenic. Okay, we go. Malignant, September 10th. Malignant is an upcoming American horror film directed by James Wan, from a screenplay by Akela Cooper, based on an original story by Wan.
He's done the Insidious movies, and he's done a few stuff like that. He also did Aquaman as well, which was pretty weird.
I mean, Aquaman, that's a good thing, but Insidious wasn't a fan.
I quite like the first two. I think it got a bit daft after that, but they are releasing a new one this year, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it's called something like Insidious: The Last Key or something like that.
Hey, my view, mate, about time we stop the series and make sure it is the last key and lock it up for good, but...
Yeah, definitely.
It has its moments, it's just, it's all that new age horror stuff I can't get into.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you.
Like, what is it, like, since 2008 or something? I mean, Rob Zombie was the best one for it, best guy for it, in my view.
Yeah, but the thing is,
the thing is
with that though, he sticks to the old school directors and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Right, so I think...
That's the way to go, really, with it. Okay, we're up to... Okay, so yeah, original story by Wan, Ingrid Bisu, and Cooper stars Annabelle Wallace, Jacob Bell, George Young, Jacqueline McKenzie, and McKenna Grace. So...
Right.
Yeah, that's a full. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just had a bit of gunshot going on, so.
Right. So yeah, that's the forecast anyway.
Yeah.
See how that one plays out.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's all the news that we've put down for today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Yeah.
Most of it was just names we couldn't pronounce.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that works out pretty well because this is a perfect point to go and save the game. And then we could end the stream. We thought rather than just us going on streams and chatting about what we're doing, you can quite clearly see what we're doing. And you're on this channel because you're obviously a fan of Resident Evil, so we're not going to bang on about that too much. I thought we'd leave talking about the game for when we're both on camera, and I thought we could just we both agreed that we could just sort of do a bit of a news video and a bit of a stream at the same time. Two birds for the price of one.
Yeah, this is kind of what we should start doing coming along now. I think just like doing two as it comes.
Yeah, exactly. Especially during lockdown as well. I mean,
there's only so much you can actually put into like what's going on in the game and stuff, isn't there?
exactly, like I said, it's a lot better to put that into a video where we're both on camera.
Yeah, that's it, mate. So are we both going to be on camera next time? Are we doing lists?
Hopefully, yeah. You know, it's just a matter of fucking meeting up and stuff, innit?
Yeah, that's it, mate. I mean, easy enough. Lockdown's coming to an end in a week or two round here, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And
places are reopening, so I could always go to town for a bit, then head to yours or come here, whichever.
Yeah, well, if I've worked this out right, we could probably have this game done on about 4 or 5 parts, I reckon, because it's not a massively long game once you know what you're doing. But we'll definitely. I'm gonna make sure we're both on camera when we play Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remake, because I want to see you shit yourself basically, because it's quite a jump scary game. So.
Well, yeah, I'll give it a try, mate. It's been so long since I've actually played it. I think what's it been like a year now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been a year since I've played any Resident Evil game.
To be honest, when we do that game as well, I don't want to play it. I want to sit and I'll talk about the game, and I want you to play it and just see if you know what you're doing and see how many times you shit yourself.
I'm gonna have no clue. I'm gonna be walking into walls and everything, mate.
Well, I'll tell you what to do. It's not like the old school tank control, so there'll be no walls to walk into, so you're sorted.
That works for me then.
Right, well, yeah, that's been it this week for Raccoon City Survivors. We'll either do a stream like this again next week, or we'll be on camera, see how things play out. I've been Adam.
I've been Niall. Stay locked in.
Yeah, stay locked in. Take care of yourself, and have a week. Thanks for watching.